Nostalgia Now Week is in full force, bringing us teasers, new content, and announcements throughout the Sims franchise. We also have some news regarding InZOI and everything that we know before they're released on March 28th, so definitely stick around till the end. Definitely hit that subscribe button for more content like this on this channel. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, so I wanted to recap on this with The Sims 2 coming to our PCs on Friday. Yes, The Sims 2 and Sims 1 re-releases will be for PC Windows this Friday. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys a quick little summary feature. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, as this is the table of contents for The Sims 2 with their base game, expansion packs, and stuff packs. I personally never played The Sims because when The Sims came out, I think I was around like a year old or something like that, maybe not even a year old. So I am definitely on that boat where I really don't know. I know about The Sims 2, but I know more of the expansion packs and the stuff packs, but I never played it. So this is perfect for my new Simmers who maybe have never played The Sims 1 and 2 and want to recap. This is for The Sims 2. I couldn't find one for The Sims 1, but not saying that there isn't on The Sims community. They might come out with that tomorrow or something like that. But essentially this walks you through all the expansion pack and stuff pack little summaries like you get with The Sims 4 when we have a DLC pack that comes out. So again, not going to go through this whole thing because there's a lot of packs, but if you wanted to get a full run through of each pack and figure out what features and different interactions that you can do with the pack, this is a perfect article for you to be able to go through and just get excited about it coming out. Anyways, let's move on to the next piece of news. This one was actually pretty exciting. It's that EA released a promotional like Sims 2 and Sims 1 website where you can go on the actual website and basically have a little bit of fun until these re-releases roll out. So it is linked on the Sims community, but you can also look it up as well. It is this website right here. We can go to it. We can have a little fun, but essentially it pulls up this little world right here. It has the Sims 25 on here. You can sim yourself. So you can go up here and put like a selfie in here and do a bunch of stuff. This is like the Sims, and they have the Sims 2. They also have this like Plumb Bob. They got a bunch of stuff on here. And then I don't know how to go back. Oh, I figured it out, but you also have different things that you can, go through on this page. For like a quick summary, they have like the sim yourself. We've already done this. They have the Sims board where you can basically go on here and make, I think, sound effects or stuff like that. Yeah. Then they have the Sims Vision, which is like a little mini camera pop-up from the Sims 1 and Sims 2. Then they have the meme jacuzzi, so you can press a refresh to get like an inspired meme. And then they have different wallpapers and stuff for you as well to get excited for the new re-releases, not new re-releases, but the re-releases of The Sims 1 and The Sims 2. I honestly feel like we're in a time travel. I feel like I'm in a time capsule. We're going back in time. We're going from blast from the past, and I'm living for it. So definitely let me know if you guys have tested out this website. What memes did you get from the hot tub? Anyways, let's get to the next piece of news, which I'm sure is why you're all here. Caroline, what do you mean there's a leak for a new expansion pack? Yes, The Sims 4 has leaked their 18th expansion pack, which is business and hobbies. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not what I thought our next expansion pack was. To be honest, I don't even know what I would say would be my guess to what our 18th expansion pack was gonna be, but I did not expect it to be business and hobbies. Now, it does make sense considering that if we scroll down, before I give you that hint, we also have this screenshot from the Sims 2 Free Time expansion pack. So if you are trying to get a taste of what will be with this business and hobbies expansion pack, you can always go on Friday to the re-release of The Sims 2 and test out this pack to see maybe what features we might be getting within the Sims 4 expansion pack. But going back down to my hint, we have this 25th anniversary roadmap. Motherlode season. If you put 2 and 2, you put Motherlode, that gives you 50,000 simoleons. That is our, roadmap season. The Motherlode season reveal is set for February 6th. This is our roadmap for the first quarter. This is going to be the, where we get the release of what content we're getting. So it makes sense. This makes sense as to why we're getting a business and hobbies expansion pack. Now, I don't know essentially what will be in that expansion pack. We'll find out more on February 6th. Also, to note, again, I know I keep on saying this, but February 4th, 25th birthday celebration, we're getting, the Sims 4 event begins for the Blast from the Past. We also get free content drops for the Sims 4, and you also have a Sims free play update. So very important that we all are on our computers on February 4th, okay? I know it's a Tuesday, but I think we can do it. All right. That is, the next expansion pack. There's not much information right now as it is like a leak. So we can converse within our, group on this channel. You can talk about it, talk with your friends about what you think we're getting. So I want to make 50,000 simoleons a day in The Sims with this pack, okay? Anyways, that's pretty much it for the expansion pack. Now we move on to InZOI. We've got release and early access. I've covered this a lot on my channel, so I feel like we should know most of this stuff, you guys. But InZOI is set to release on March 28th, 2025 on PC via Steam. So not on the EA app. You are gonna be on Steam for this one. I don't know the confirmed dates. We don't know the confirmed dates for the console release. I shouldn't say that I don't, because no one knows when those are confirmed to be out, but they will be releasing on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. I just don't know when that date is. Here is the table of contents. We won't be going through all of these, but majority of them. So I don't think we need to go through like what is InZOI. I feel like if you're on this channel, you probably already know what InZOI is. I will say that the little people here are called Zois. Basically, they're not Sims. They're Zois, all right? So get used to saying that. Anyways, for the release, they also have a countdown. So if you're like me and feel like if you stare at this countdown, it's gonna, it's gonna go down faster, then you can just sit here and stare at the countdown until the game's out. But this is the next important part that I want to get into, a system requirements. You guys need to know what specs you're running on your computer. I do not want you guys to overrun or overload your computer. We don't need you guys destroying your computers. We need to make sure that you have the right specs. Now, personally, I wouldn't really bother looking at this minimum specs. InZOI is already an ultra realistic game from the looks of the screenshots that we're getting. This is probably going to be a lot for your computers. And that's why I say go with the recommended specs so that you know for sure that your computer can handle it. Whereas the minimum specs, I just don't know if that would be so smart to run it on that, because you probably would run your computer into the ground, and that's not good. I do want to note that I haven't played InZOI. I don't know how laggy it would be on a minimum spec computer. I'm just taking my knowledge from The Sims and what running it on a minimum spec computer could do. I used to play The Sims on a MacBook. That was the worst thing you can do for yourselves. And I know a lot of people play on MacBooks. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that it's not the greatest, equipment to play The Sims on. So for InZOI, I just would be cautious because it's such a high realistic game. But that's just my personal opinion. So you guys do whatever you want. It's your life simulation game. You do you. I'm not here to judge, We continue with some of the feature highlights from InZOI. This is Create the Perfect Zoi. This is where, InZOI, it's a Zoi. It's not a Sim, it's a Zoi. I will say they do have a video that they had posted a while ago with the actual character studio. And I came up with a cool little slogan, Create a Zoi. How we have Create a Sim, but it's going to be Kaz, because it's C-A-Z. Create a Zoi. I almost slipped up. I think this gives you a lot more creativity within, your Create a Zoi, because from what it looks like, you can change a lot about your Zois, whereas in The Sims, you can do a lot, but you can't do a lot at the same time. So I'm very excited to see how I can create my Zoi in InZOI. We go on to build mode. This is very exciting because they have build modes for every level of builders. Maybe I'll finally learn how to build on InZOI because I don't know how to build in The Sims. But I will say that this is a cool feature that they let you use AI features to help decorate your homes. So players will be able to use this when it comes to their walls, floors, and posters. There might be more, but it's mainly on those walls, floors, and posters that they can also create various textures as well using that AI source. I'm not an AI professional, but I will be excited to use that feature. And this is a screenshot from build mode. So the furniture looks like I could just reach in there and grab it. It looks so realistic. Like a little too realistic. Anyways, open world exploration. I think this is what we're all excited for. One of the biggest things that we're excited for in The Sims. We have a little bit of open world concepts, and we wanted them to do that when they first released, and they didn't. And then recently they have been doing it. But InZOI said, we're giving it to you now. We're going straight in. We're giving you open world explorations. They have several locations planned for InZOI, including the following, which is Dowon. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but it's a city inspired by urban South Korea. And then they have Bliss Bay is inspired by the beaches of the United States. And then Koheya, which is a holiday resort inspired by Indonesia. So far reading that, I'm honestly so excited to be able to explore these 3 worlds that we are definitely getting, I think, when InZOI first comes out. And then our day-to-day life activities, you can get your jobs and careers. Now they have 2 locations for jobs and careers. I don't know about the Koheya because it is a holiday resort, so I think that's where you guys would go for your holidays in InZOI. But for Do1 location, you can become a convenience store worker, deli worker, firefighter, K-pop trainee, and K-pop entertainment. And then at Bliss Bay, you can be an amusement park worker, surf shop worker, furniture store employee, or fast food restaurant employee. And then with your interactions, this I'm going to kind of walk us through because it's a lot like The Sims. The sense you get married, you can have your jobs, careers, you can also have kids, you know, buy a house and all of that. We also are trusted with cars in this game. Yeah, the Sims team came out and essentially said that they don't trust us with cars in The Sims, but at least InZOI does, because we are getting transportation. So we'll be able to zoom around, you know, the InZOI worlds. And then we also have, you know, first person mode, which we have in The Sims. Again, going back to the life events of including marriage and romance, this also supports same-sex marriage in this game as well. And then you can also control your ZOIs with WASD keys, or you can point and click like you do in The Sims. So there's a lot for this game, but we scroll down to, this is the part where I'm probably not the best at explaining things. I am not a professional at AI. I don't really use it like at a professional level. So I don't exactly know how to explain this AI thing. I know the build mode, but if you guys really want to deep dive into this AI thing, be my guest, go for it. These are some more screenshots of the game, but overall very excited to be able to get my hands on this game in like 56 days. Very excited to be also bringing InZOI content on this platform when it hits the open market, when I can get my hands on it, download it, and play it for you guys. With all that being said and done, this completes this episode of the Simmers Digest. Hopefully you guys learned some new things with InZOI, and also hopefully we're all getting hyped for The Sims, for, you know, The Sims 25 anniversary with all those announcement teasers that they're putting out for us. And with that all being said, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and comment down below either what you're most excited for when it comes to The Sims, or most excited for InZOI, or both. Let me know down in the comments. And then if you never want to miss another video on this channel, again, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also put those notifications on so you never miss another post on here. I will see you all on Thursday for our live stream, and Friday for hopefully another mod review. I don't know what we're getting. I truthfully don't know what The Sims are going to be teasing us with more, so it might be another mix of a news video and mod review. Anyways, I'll see you all next time.